अमेरिका के सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने कहा कि ईरान के साथ फ़ोन पर मुज़ाकरात जारी हैं। ये भी बताया कि रूसी सदर पुतिन के साथ ईरान और यूक्रेन मामले पर उनकी फ़ोन पर बातचीत हुई है। यूक्रेन में जुज़वी जंग बंदी की तजवीज़ दी है। पुतिन से कहा है कि हमारी जंग बंद करने में मदद देने से पहले रूस को अपनी जंग बंद करनी होगी। ट्रंप ने दावा किया कि पुतिन ने ईरान की जानिब से यूरेनियम अफजूदगी के मामले पर फ़िक्रमंदी का इजहार किया है। ट्रंप ने कहा कि मुत्तहिदा अरब अमारात का ओपेक से अलहदगी का फ़ैसला एक अच्छा फ़ैसला है।
We're doing it telephonically, and it's very nice. I make a call, or I have my people make a call, and you know the answer. I always like face-to-face. I consider it better. But when you have to fly 18 hours every time you want to have a meeting, and you know what the meeting is all about, and you know they're going to give you a piece of paper that you don't like before you even leave. It's ridiculous. Talked about Ukraine. And I talked a little bit about Iran. I talked about a few different subjects, mostly about Ukraine. And we had a very good conversation. I think we're going to come up with a solution relatively quickly, I hope.
What does he want?
I think he'd like to see a solution, I can tell you, and that's good.
What involvement does he want to have in the Iran situation?
He told me he'd like to be involved with the enrichment if he can help us get it. I said I'd much rather have you be involved with ending the war with Ukraine. To me, that would be more important because we're gonna have that. Look, we're not going to let Iran have a nuclear weapon, and we've knocked out their navy, we've knocked out their air force, we've knocked out their anti-aircraft, everything, apparatus, everything they have, their radar. They have very little left, and they have some missiles, a small percentage. They have a small percentage of missile-making facilities. We knocked out about 80% of them. The rest could come very quickly if we don't make a deal. They're not going to have a nuclear weapon. They know it, and just about everybody else does. And so we talked about that a little bit. He doesn't want to see them have a nuclear weapon either. But I had a long talk with President Putin. I suggested a little bit of a ceasefire, and I think he might do that. He might announce something having to do with it.